Welcome to SharkFarmer TV. I'm your host, Rob Sharkey. I'm out here in my cornfield. Look at those rows. They're 30 inches wide. 30 inches. Now, most of the corn in this country is grown in 30-inch wide rows. Not all of it. I know there is a ton of exceptions, but for the most part, 30-inch wide rows. You may ask, hey, why? Why, Rob? Why are they in 30 inches? Well, there's a lot of theories. Going back clear to the pyramids, right? To make a square, perfect pyramid, you got to have 30 cubes. That's not the reason. What about Stonehenge? The inner circle in Stonehenge has 30 stones, the upright ones. That's not the reason. Some people think it's the basic mathematics. A family, right? You've got two parents. They have one kid. So now you have three. That means they are 5 times less likely to get a good night's sleep. So 2 times 3 times 5 is it's 30, I think. That's not the reason why. The reason why it goes back to prohibition, right? You make a whiskey from corn. There's a 3-step process in making that whiskey. So every time they did a process, they would put an X on the jug. That's why in the old cartoons they'd have the moonshine jug with the 3 X's. Roman numerals, 3 X's is 30. Actually, that's not the reason why. The reason why is because the moonshine was supposed to be so good that you would be able to ignore your wife complaining at you for the next 30 hours. The old farmers thought, hey, if that's good enough for the moonshine, that's good enough for our corn. It's a true story, kind of. I mean, I'm expecting maybe a call from the History Channel someday. Tonight, we have Dr. Hake on the show. Enjoy. Here with Agronomy and Ice, we're with Paul. And Paul, what do you do?
I work for Peterson Farm Seed out of Mapleton, North Dakota.
Okay, and you say you do a little farming too?
I farm a little bit on the side, yes.
What are you growing?
I personally grow wheat, corn, and soybeans. Definitely a much more diverse crop mix than that in the area.
And you're here in a tent on the ice in the middle of a lake.
We're tailgating. There's no game after this by any means, but this is something new to us that's come to the area. We're at this event called Agronomy on Ice, and we're having a blast here on 20 inches of ice with awesome people.
Is 20 enough? I mean, is that?
So far it is, yeah.
I don't feel it moving.
It hasn't moved yet. We got omelets boiling over here, and that hasn't fallen through yet, so I guess we're all right.
All right, so we've been doing man-on-the-street interviews in Nashville with people from the city and that. I'm going to ask you some questions that maybe you don't know about living in the bigger cities.
Sure.
All right. So you lived in a bigger city. How much do you think it would cost for garbage pickup?
Garbage pickup in a bigger city, I'm going to say $30 a month. Guess?
I don't know.
Okay.
What about water bill?
Water bill. Oh, I'm going to guess. Monthly again, I'm going to say $60.
$60, okay. Yep. So in the bigger cities too, you can dig out your parking spot, your car parking spot, and you can mark that territory so no one else will park there with a certain item. What do you think that item is?
That item, oh gosh, I don't even know. This is such a wild concept to me. A lawn chair?
A lawn chair, yeah. You're the first one to get that.
I was right?
Yes.
What else? Keep them coming.
What's a cup of coffee cost at Starbucks?
Oh goodness. I'm going to say $7.
$7? Okay, I don't know.
Kind of feels like, what's that game show where you guess the prices? Wheel of Fortune? No.
This Price is Right.
Price is Right.
Price is Right, yeah. I think that guy's gone.
Yeah. We're bringing it back here on Agronomy on Ice.
But you're way up here in North Dakota. Do you have Tim Hortons?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of her?
No.
Never heard of her?
No.
Her?
It's a her?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
You bet. Thanks for spending some time with us here on SharkFarmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at SharkFarmer.com.